Hey guys, before we get into this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We do a free giveaway every single month. Check the pinned comment for more info. Next up, we have Drake Bell, Diosa, the official music video.
Does that say
old?
3 months ago?
Is this new?
3 months ago, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, I could read that.
He's still doing music.
Right?
He's
I
not
haven't
coming
heard
back.
any of his like Spanish stuff.
I've never heard anything of his.
I just knew he went down that route.
You never heard anything? What about that song where it's like,
I never been so mad.
I only
I found a way. I found a way.
Drake
if
and
you
Josh.
open up your
That was not my
I
generation.
remember in the documentary or whatever, they were showing some of his solo stuff and it went pretty good. It
It's
was kind of
pretty
sad.
That's all I know from is that
that
documentary.
documentary.
Yeah.
So
Well, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's see what his music's about.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm intrigued. It's getting old.
I was heading out alone.
They're in Spanish, fool. Oh wait, never mind.
I would end up in this bar in Mexico. Suddenly I see you walking through the door. I'm catching feelings that I caught before. 'Cause the way you look at me is hard to ignore.
Oh, he is fine.
So we take it to the floor. Veo la así, but you want more. Entonces deja que te diga mi amor. Eres una diosa, un pecado, pero una experiencia religiosa. Cada que te veo, como
He was bilingual, eh?
siempre más cerquita de mi piel más peligrosa. Cada que nos vemos.
This is fire.
Right?
It's like sexy wedding music.
Say you want me to stay. Don't rush 'cause you might slip away. Yeah, the chemistry is
What? Drake Bell, new Drake Bell after the drama. What are you thinking?
Baby making
I'm feeling
music.
like,
Facts.
yeah.
Let's make a baby right now.
I think it's smart on his part because in the U.S. and the States, we all know him from, what we were talking about earlier with the documentary or whatever. But for him to cross over to the Latin culture, it's so huge. You know what I mean? They overlook any of that, and they just appreciate the music, especially if it's a good song. And in this case, you know
So
what
is
I
he
mean?
not
It's
Latin?
not that I know of.
No.
Oh, so he's just like Elvis doing it like right now.
Well,
Either
lives-
way, I mean,
I think he's just making good
Damn,
music, bro.
Elvis.
He just learned Spanish.
He lives in Mexico
It's-
now. Like,
Oh.
he left.
okay,
He was,
see.
he was a child star. He grew
Yeah,
up
yeah,
on Drake
yeah.
and Josh
Yeah.
in front of millions of people.
But I mean, it is smart. You know what I mean? If he enjoys making music, he's passionate about it. He's living in another country, a whole nother culture. Like,
It
get
sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
It
get it.
sounds amazing.
I mean, he's obviously inspired by the culture, and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab my little guitar
I
right
got a
here.
question for you. Do you compare the artist to the art, or do you separate the artist and the art?
I mean, it really. I guess it depends on the art itself. You know what I mean? Because some people, you could tell they're creating music for whatever type of gain, but then you see people that create music for the artistic aspect of it. So
You're right.
you know what I mean? It's really hard now with AI. It's just completely created this whole gap between it all. So
Facts.
I think the thing with AI, not to go down a rabbit hole,
Go down that.
but like if you do stuff with AI and you want to be a performer, like if you just like try to do artistic stuff with it, you gotta do that as a person too. You can't just be all AI. You know what I mean? So you gotta know how to do something. You know what
But
I
I
mean?
think for some people, that's how they develop and find their path. You know what I mean? They got to
That's
start
horrible.
somewhere. You know what I mean? They don't have that experience to just come up with a love song that is passionate. You have to go through the trials and tribulations to really
Right.
convey that
You gotta live it.
message.
You gotta live it.
You got to live it. So in his case, I'm sure he's been through all the ups and downs to where now he's loving his life, and he's like, "What's up, girl? You know what I mean? You a goddess."
It's true. I like that, man. And kind of bringing it back to Louie's point, like when you're famous at fucking 10 years old, you have so much time on your hands. He kind of
I
found
agree.
he found his audience. What?
Do you think you have time on your hands? I think you'd be busy.
I don't. I think he's more free than all of us. I think he could basically do whatever he wants.
Shout out all Latinos,
The thing now
Felipe.
is that you can see the
Mi
creative
gente.
freedom going through. Like, you know, he would have never done some shit like that signed to Nickelodeon.
For real. Exactly.
They'd have been like, nope, not happening, buddy.
Most people like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of artists, they want to make American music. You know, he's like, get me out of here. I want to make Mexican music.
It's such a
That's
huge
interesting.
market. The
Especially if
Latin
you're
culture
living
is
down there, he's
huge.
killing it.
Hell yeah.
Señoritas,
He's the new Enrique Iglesias.
Dos Equis Cervezas.
chicas de mi sueño.
And all the little Mexican beasties out there, they probably be like, oh, look at this little güero, you know what I mean?
They call him Drake Campana down there.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I saw that on the documentary.
Don't rush, 'cause you might slip away. Yeah, the chemistry
suave.
is undeniable. Brings out the devil in me. Diablo in me. God knows
Yeah,
you're
what does that look?
beautiful, but it's
Not Frida.
dangerous, not right for us, not anymore. Eres una diosa, un pecado, pero una experiencia religiosa. Cada que te veo,
We see you, Butch.
He sounds Mexican when he's singing.
mi piel más peligrosa. Cada que nos vemos,
He's like, oh shit.
The luchador.
So we take it to the floor. Veo así, but you want more. Entonces deja que te diga mi amor.
Look,
Oh, Kiwi.
yeah, so, shout out all the Brazilian family
Right.
here. Philippe Oliver just says, Kiwi, you got all the Brazil in love with you.
Damn.
Damn, that's what's
damn.
up.
I'm going to Brazil. Sorry, y'all.
That's fire.
This song's fire though. Like I didn't
Brazil.
expect it to be bad, but like this is a lot better than what I thought it would sound like.
It's
You
very
know?
soft.
For never hearing his music, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I could see his
I'm
growth
like, I could
from
dance to this,
whatever he
like-
may have put out in the past.
And he sounds good speaking Spanish because like some artists when they try and do that don't like they sound. It doesn't sound the best all the time. Like you could tell they don't speak that language all the time, you know. But he like you could tell.
You can tell he's fluent in it
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah, it sounds very genuine.
And as a new listener, Joel, I recommend you go back to his early hits, specifically "I Found a Way."
And it makes you wonder, like, with him being from Nickelodeon and all that, is that something that was just pushed on him to record? Or is that something he wrote himself? Or?
I think he was a musician before the Drake and Josh
Right.
show, and then he asked if he could bring his music on the show and like be a musician on like his character.
So it's like original music. He
Yeah.
wrote.
Exactly.
I'd be willing to give it a listen.
Que te diga mi amor.
I'm digging this one.
Solito espera entre la gente. Tu cuerpo controla mi mente. Y la forma en que me hablas inglés me tiene demente. Eres una diosa, un pecado, pero una
97.
experiencia religiosa. Cada que te veo, como una rosa. Entre más cerquita de mi piel más peligrosa. Cada que
I got my shorts on, Morgan. I'm ready to go.
Hey.
controlando el beat.
Out the window he goes.
The video is funny.
So he was like a wedding singer, but then he was like looking through that house and fell in love with Frida Kahlo.
Right? And I don't know
That's
who
what I got.
the
The
wrestlers
abuela?
were. I don't
He
know
just
who
got
they
a bunch
were.
of Mexican shit. Just
all
put it
Yeah.
on
Wait,
video.
he
gave her that
Let's
look.
put this together,
He's
make
like,
it
we
work.
need luchadors. We need Frida.
Yeah, right?
A donkey. They're like, we can't get the donkey.
Damn, can we get tamales at least?
I liked
Drake
it,
though,
though.
yeah. The Drake arc is so wholesome. He seems like the documentary. You could tell he was really in a dark place. Like 2 months ago, I'm glad to see some positivity come out of him.
Right? He went and watched Desperado a couple times. Was like, you know what? I could do this.
Shoots rocket out of his guitar case.
If you like this video, you're gonna love this one. Click here to keep watching.